Let life be delicious. I remember growing up, and a lot of things that I was taught or told was more ladylike just was not a pleasant experience. From the pantyhose to the way in which I learned to sit like a lady and things like that, it just was not a pleasant experience. And one of the things that I believe is so important is when you are available for a spouse, you're available to be seen by your future king, is making sure that you are paying attention to the way in which he feels and responds to your feminine actions. Because this will be the way in which he responds to your daughter, if you have one, or before you can get one, how he responds to you during pregnancy, because things change. You change during pregnancy, those hormones and everything spreading. So, this is one of the most important things that I absolutely believe is making sure that you choose a partner that values your feminine essence, values your feminine grace and aura. Okay. And this will make life a lot more delicious. But before we even get there, let's talk about the ways in which your sensuality can show up and how a lot of times as women we have been told that it's selfish of us to put ourselves first. It's not of good taste to do the things that are pleasurable for ourselves because we should think about other people. So for instance, when it comes to what you are wearing, you want to get something that is functional yet appropriate for the situation versus it being functional and comfortable and beautiful, right? So when we are going into getting things for ourselves, especially as mothers, we like to put ourselves on the back burner of I will get this for my child and I'll just, I'll eventually survive. There's this thing going on I believe Instagram where they're saying, "Mama, you don't need to get your child another cute outfit. You need to get yourself a new bra." And that is so true because I think I did not myself personally get a new bra that actually fits until my child, my last one, was about 2 years old. Now, mind you, I was afraid of bras because I had an overflow and I would always get mastitis. But it's so true that instead of me getting something specifically for someone else, I need to think about me and what I want. And that's something that we have been ingrained with, to believe that if we are self sacrificial, if we have an essence of martyrdom, we are better. We are proving ourselves to be more when truly the opposite is true. If we are not happy intrinsically, if we are not pleased, if we are disheveled and just life is just awful, everyone in the house will know and feel that energy. If something is off with us, everyone in the household will know it. Be it that we say it out loud and verbally and just have a fit, or energetically. There's this thing that my husband does. That man watches me and he knows when something is off. I don't have to say anything, I don't have to do anything. I really believe that he can just feel my energy when he walks in the room or walks towards me, like, what's wrong? So, you putting yourself last is not only creating discord and dis-ease within yourself, it's creating that kind of environment within your home. So you want to make sure that you are putting yourself first. So what does having a delicious sensual life look like? When we look at sensuality, we want to look at the five senses: taste, touch, sight, sound, smell, right? But I like to also incorporate how it makes you feel internally. Do I feel delighted? Do I feel excited? Do I feel like everything is well and good? Am I grateful? How do you feel when you are having this experience? And how is it filling your own cup? So you walk in the kitchen, what does it smell like? When you walk in the bathroom, what does it look like? How do your clothes feel on you? How does the blanket feel that's on the couch? What does it smell like in certain areas? You know, you want to have this full on experience. What kind of music or sounds are you hearing within your home? And being able to not necessarily have control over it, because I don't believe that we have control over other people, including our children. We can help guide them. But as far as having control over it, is what rules do you have set? What ground rules do you have set in your household as far as boundaries? Like, we don't yell at the kitchen table, right? Or if you want to blow the horn, let's go outside and have that experience out there. Because I truly believe in allowing ourselves and our children to have beautiful, delicious lives that's exciting to be able to live and have these different experiences. Limitless, right? We want to expand in the things that bring us joy. And to do that, we have to have boundaries and we also have to have standards. So, what experience do you want to have within your home, within your body, within your life, within your relationships with those that you love? So, when we are looking at having a delicious life in our bodies, one of the things that I have gone to is ADF, which is alternate day fasting. And in that, I give myself grace. Not to the point that I'm not doing it ever, but to give myself grace, and that has allowed me to be able to enjoy the pleasurable things that I can eat while also not beating myself up, because when we have that type of stress, we tend to hold on to fat because it's literally protecting our organs, even though it may be like a mental kind of thing, like, I can't believe I just ate this. But with ADF, alternate day fasting, I'm able to give myself a lot of grace, and it has created a beautiful, joyful experience for me where I feel safe within my body. I feel safe within my environment because of the clarity, the mental clarity that it gives. All right, when you are fasting, your mind is able to work in a very pristine way versus when a lot of your energy is being utilized to digest food. So, how will you create a safe environment for yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, where you are able to either lose the weight that you want or maintain the weight that you are currently at, or even lose weight, gain weight, excuse me? How will you be able to create a safe environment where you're able to take on the responsibility of that while also expanding in other ways that are joyful for you? So, one of the things that I absolutely love is I'm able to have a treat when I want. At one point, I was having a treat every single feast day, the days that I would eat. And then it got to the point that it's almost like, is this worth me eating? Do I really want to have this? And some days I have cravings, some days I don't. I'm giving myself grace with that, but always being able to fully give myself the nutrition that I need, give myself the calories that I need, right? So that is something for you to think about. Taste, taste, touch, sight, sound, smell. And also, how does that make you feel when you engage in this experience? Is this something that is lighting you up? And if it's a new hobby, does it feel like it's worth giving it another shot? All right, I love you. See you soon.